应该就正了。
你确定？
没有啊，
上去就正了。是不是？
所以你看
我知道你这个字儿吧？
嗯，
他们说是上去就正。
哦，那个没事，那个没事。
没事吗？
没事。
你调一个镜头，今天往下落了，是不是？
这去哪儿了？
好了，好，你站哪？你看。
没事，没事，这是。
让人看。镜头在哪？
哦，
我脑门呀。
可以。按照我。
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our house. My name is Rita. I'm Facebook. 哦，那啥？哦，我以为就这一个呀，我说才是。
这边开了吗？
继续吧，
花絮。你咋看到那么花絮？
那俩，
这边你这边连哪个网啊？这边
你好，连不上这个228了是吧？
这是要上不了。但我这边上微信你是用我的号，我不知道为啥这边安一层的，我还在这给我加进去。
哦，你试一下。
还是捉鱼，这边摸鱼脑不行是吗？网真是，但是咱这网也是那么像。
隔个墙也。
这个质感是有质感。小红，我喜欢小红。
谁的？
跟不上去，
反正不行啊。
因为他那边也用了我那个号。
这边，我不想把这边换了，我找个号去。
不知道，看看能不能登上。可能不行。
我这个地方，我这边也连不上了，都自动换成流量了。
连我没有过。
你把那窗户开开。看能跑点网进来没？连不上这网。这屋有一个无线来着，不知道后来谁给弄了。
有吗？
号是什么呀？
我看是。
它不能用了，这边应该是那个 CED1，但是不知道谁把密码换了，不能用了。
不是 CED1吧？一共就俩。我是 CC 吧？我是 CC 这屋的吧？是。
等不上。
我是 CC 也不行啊。
你试试我那儿。
你那
有吗？
那叫什么？34AF。
啊。
显示的正确。
密码。能共享吗？
点儿的，别那个什么。
你把无线那边打上，有个共享或者什么密码的，中国吗？扫一扫，或者有什么号码？
密码念给我听。
你扫一下，拿手机扫。
没有。
拿手机扫一下。
别来。
用微信吗？
中间
18631121525。
这是日语。
谁的水？这个哑光可以看好高级。
这是合的墙。
上。
我估计可能是 VPN 的问题。
我把这个下了，换一个号。
别，你那个 VPN 有号吗？
有。
你把你的手机号告诉我不就行了？
不对，我手机号没有，我手机号没有。
韩姐的是没有啊？18630119936。
你手机号都没有吗？石总的。
石总
手机号。
18633000999。直播着呢。给石总打个广告。上去。
哇，有什么唱？
之前是用的啥？之前也是一阵一阵的，有时候上的时候断了。你看直播呗。是别人的事情。手机需要下什么？用小乔呢？不是，拿小乔的 Facebook。是错了吗？不知道。
你把他的手机拿过来，让他登一下，我看他能登上吗？这网络不行。根本打不开，慢的。
行啊。看他脸上这个网，是不是 WiFi 的原因？
你换一下网，给他那个。
来我玩星星。
笔记本那个吗？
对，这数字的脸上我们也上不去。
你连的哪个？就那个什么 C 的那个？
我是 CC。
啊，对啊。啊，行。
行。
网络质量好，我这是满格的都。行，你门关上。啊，行了，你过去是吧？
开始了。
进来了。
OK。也开始了是吧？
开始着呢。
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to join us. My name is Rita. I'm honored to be the host of today's live streaming. Now let's introduce our streamer today, Miss Tessie. Tessie, Key Account Manager, Professional Market, Europe, Latin America, and North America, Professional Products, Wire Mesh, Steel Pipe, and Fasteners. Winner by Sales Award 2017 and 2018. Winner by Customer Service Award 2017 and 2019. Winner of Products Export Award 2017, 2018, 2019, and 2018. Now, Tessie, please.
Hello everyone, welcome to join our live streaming. My name is Tessie. I'm happy to have a wonderful time with you today.
Today, our live streaming will have 3 parts: company introduction, product show, and the flash sale activity.
Our main products including fasteners, including both nuts and washer. Please stay tuned. We will have a big flash sale activities after the product show.
Okay, now let's move to the first part.
First, let's watch our company video.
It is well known that China is the iron and steel industrial center of the world, and the Bay is the iron and steel industrial center of China. The Bay Sinostar, one of the top 10 building material exporters in the Bay, has been adhering conservatively to its overall business philosophy of quality, service, honesty, specialty, and innovation since establishment. All our employees devote enormous time and energy to meet the need of the market, steadily boosting the corporate sales. We are committed to provide one-stop building materials, sourcing solutions for overseas buyers. We mainly deal in roofing sheets, metal pipes, fittings and valves, wire and mesh, metal fence, iron art, fastener and screw, home DIY decoration, and other steel products. We now work with more than 500 selected and inspected mills of A level to provide our customers with low-cost guarantee. We also maintain long-term cooperation with world-famous contractors, wholesalers, and home centers. The Bay Sinostar has 6 complete management systems: CMS, or Commodity Management System, QMS, the Quality Management System, PMS, the Pricing Management System, LMS, Logistic Management System, FMS, Financing Management System, and ASS, After Sales Service System. We inspect and supervise the whole process of production, from mill sourcing, order placing, raw materials, manufacturing, packaging, and warehousing till container loading, so as to continuously provide our customers with products and services of high quality. We have our own logistics department and freight forwarder that are responsible for the last mile logistics, providing DDP destination customs clearance and third-party logistics services for overseas buyers. The Bay Sinostar is proud of its young, professional and well-trained team with great passion and creativity. Together with the efforts of all members of our group, we believe that the Bay Sinostar will soon become a flagship of the Bay foreign trade industry.
Okay, thanks. Now let's back to our live streaming.
Okay, you can see it's a very nice video.
Yes, pretty good.
Then we get to know a lot about the Fastener staff from this video. Now let's talk about what's the advantage of Fastener staff.
Yeah, we provide one-stop building materials, sourcing solutions, and our main products including roofing sheet, metal pipes, flare and mesh, fins and gauge, fittings and valves, fastener and screw, iron bars, scaffolding, stainless steel, aluminum service, and other steel products. You can easily buy whatever you need and maintain long-time cooperation with us over 10 years.
Okay, as you can see, we have so many different products. And how can we ensure the competitive price?
Yeah, we have mature supply chain and currently work with more than 500 selected and inspected mills, which enable us to provide the most competitive price for each buyer's order. For example, Rita, we received an order of 1,700 tons black pipe last December. According to the advantage of different mills, we arranged production in 13 mills. It ensures that each size is the lowest, and this cannot be done by the specific factory itself.
Okay, that's very good. Another important question: how to guarantee the quality and delivery time?
Yeah, our customer can rely on our service of inspection. We set up a well-trained quality control team, and our QC will follow up every step of manufacturing process and ensure the quality, quantity, packing, and delivery time are in conformity with our buyer's order and related to international standards.
Whether the inspection is same as the third-party inspection?
Yes, similar. After inspection, we will do an inspection report just like the third-party agency sent to customer. Here I can show our inspection report for our customer to reference. Okay, now we can see the sample for our inspection reports, and on our inspection report will have totally divided into 4 parts. And firstly is our first page is just like the brief introduction of the sales contract name, and also the description of the goods. And okay, now let's introduce the first part. First part, just like our cargo situation and the surface vision pictures. And on this part, our QC will put the pictures like the warehousing picture and packing, and also the surface vision picture to show our customer. Okay, now let's introduce the second part. The second part is very important part for our customer, and on this part, we will put the pictures like the dimension measure pictures. And on this part, we must to put the totally inspection pictures for each side and show to our customer. And the example for this one is check pictures for our walls. We like this is check for the sides and also thickness, and this is the body length and also the body diameter, and this is carton labels. And of course, we will match to check each type area and show the pictures. And this is the 1/2 inch by 1 inch. And also, this is different size for the nut, example nut, and also this is the washers. You can see we have many different sizes, and must show the pictures to our customers. And okay, this is the third part. And on this part is our container loading pictures. And on this part, our QC will put the pictures just like the totally open picture like this one, and also the half open picture, and also the closed picture. Yeah. And also now, and the last part is our just like a sum up totally inspection report to our customer. And then the last part is the cargo condition statement. And then like the storage is warehouse, and the surface variant is good order and conditions, and packing is in pallet and cartons, and the dimension is complied with our orders request, and who is the survivor and the reviser, and also the date is loading container date. Yeah, that's all for our inspection report. Yeah, I think from this inspection report, our customer can get it's very good, and to show our totally size of the cargo situations, and our customer can take relax for our quality, I think.
Yes, very good. I think many customers will like this inspection report. It's very helpful.
Yes, it's helpful and also can help our customers to save the inspection charges.
Okay, very good. And then I say let's move to the next part, the product introduction.
Okay.
Okay, today our live streaming will focus on the Europe, Latin America, and North American market. The main products is bolts, nuts, washers, and each type has a fast set activity.
Okay, firstly, let's together to watch our production video of the bolts and nuts.
Okay.
Nuts and bolts are made from what's called steel wire rod. After spending up to 30 hours in a furnace to soften it enough to be worked, the wire rod goes into a bath of sulfuric acid to remove any rust particles. It's rinsed in water, then coated with phosphate, a chemical compound. This prevents the steel from rusting before the bolt forming begins and lubricates the steel to make forming easier. They form the bolts by cold forging, shaping the steel at room temperature by forcing it through various dies at high pressure. The forming machine first straightens the wire rod, then cuts it into pieces slightly longer than the bolt length. The extra will become the bolt head. Each piece goes through a die that makes it perfectly round, then through a series of dies that progressively shape the head of the bolt on one end. The machine heads up to 300 bolts per minute. Here's what the heading stages look like in slow motion. This die creates a slight collar. The next one turns it into a round head. Then the last die transforms that into a hexagonal head, the most common shape. Next, the machine forms the opposite end of the bolt. A tool called the pointer shapes the bottom of each bolt, creating what's called the chamfer, the part the nut catches onto. Here's the bolt before and after the chamfer. The bolt needs threads to enable the nut to screw onto it. Once again, they use the cold forging method. High-pressure rollers press in the thread pattern, as we see here in slow motion. This is the actual speed, up to 300 bolts per minute. During each production run, they take several samples to verify dimensions. They use various measuring devices, a micrometer to check the bolt's length, calipers to measure the width of the head, and a ring gauge to check the threads. To make the nuts, they use a process called hot forging. They cut steel bars into small pieces known as slugs, then heat them to 1200 degrees Celsius to make them malleable. As we see here in slow motion, hydraulic hammers punch the slugs into hexagons, while a die pierces the hole. Then a tool called a tapper drives into the hole to cut the threads. That black liquid is a lubricant oil to minimize the wear and tear on the tappers. The nuts and bolts now go into an oven at 870 degrees Celsius for about an hour. This gives them the required strength. Then a rapid cooling in oil for 5 minutes solidifies the steel's internal structure. By now, the steel is hard but brittle, so they heat the nuts and bolts for another hour. This removes their brittleness, yet maintains their strength. The quality control team pulls samples off the line, measuring how much force it takes to break them. If a bolt meets its minimum strength requirement, it passes inspection, provided the break occurred in the threading, the weakest part. Finally, packaging, labeled among other things by size and grade. Nuts and bolts are
Okay, now let's back to our live streaming.
Okay, let's say I believe many customers will know the production process of bolts and nuts from this video.
Yes, I think so. It's very clearly.
Okay, and then let's see, we can see we have some different samples here on the table. And could you introduce to us?
Yes, okay, no problem. Now let's introduce our table samples to our customer. And first, let's introduce this is the bolts, and because the head shape is a hexagonal. Yeah, like the hexagonal size, so we call it hexagonal bolts. And also we have this hexagonal nuts, and also we have the washers like this one is plain washer and the spring lock washer. And for this type of washer, we also call it just like the pressure washer.
Okay, these bolts, nuts, and the washers, all the standard parts.
Yes, for the bolts and nuts are mainly divided into two kinds, like the standard parts and the non-standard parts. For the standard parts, like the bolts, we need to provide just like the diameters and also the bodies and the specification and the surface treatment, and just like the standards and also the materials. Then we can also about the packing, and then we can call the price. And for the non-standard non-standard parts, our customer, except for the mentioned items, also to provide the data drawings more better.
Okay, and what's the common international standards?
Yeah, for the there are many kinds of the standards in the world, and the most common one, just like the DIN, it's the Germany standard, and the GB is China standard, and the ANSI American standard, and GIS like the Japanese standard. And the most popular one is the Germany and American standard.
And what's the material of the bolts?
Yeah, we can see now we for have many kinds of the material for the bolts, and then the most popular one, just like this one, is the carbon steel. And also we have this one like the stainless steel. Yeah, stainless steel. We also have the copper and aluminum and so on. And the most popular one, like the carbon steel. For the carbon steel, we will divide it like the four kinds, like the low carbon steel, medium carbon steel, and high carbon steel. And also we have alloy steel. And for the stainless one, yeah, you can see this is a 316. Yeah, this is one kind of material. And also we have SS304 is both very popular material for the stainless.
Okay, and we have so many different standards and different materials. How can customers express the detailed specification?
Okay, now let's introduce our samples to our customer of the specifications. Okay, you can see here is a full name is written by our guest is M4-0.7 by 8. And the full means that, now let's introduce the full means the body diameter is 4 millimeter. And 0.7 is means that the threaded pitch is 0.7 millimeter. And also the 8 means the body length is 8 millimeter.
Okay, and I know that the both products have different grade.
Yeah,
and how can we distinguish the different grade?
Yeah, okay, no, I can see here. For the bolts, the grade we always mark on the head. You can see here for this bolt is 8.8 grade. Yeah, 8.8 grade. So the strength grade always to refer to our customer's application. And just like for the common use of bolts, we always have like the grade, the strength grade like the 4.8, the 5.8, and the 6.8. Like this one, 8.8, and also we have the 10.9 and 12.9. And for the nuts, we also have the many different grades, just like the grade 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12, and many different grades. And then generally, for the bolts, the strength grade below the 8.8 strength level, yeah, we call it the common bolts. And then if the higher the 8.8 grade, we call also the oil or water quenching.
Okay, and we can see we have here the color is different, and they have different surface treatment.
Yes, Yeah, like this one and this one. You can see here. And for this one, this kind we call it the zinc-plated surface treatment. And the zinc-plated, and also this one we call it white zinc-plated. And this one we call it. That's because for compared together, and this both the surface have a little blue color, right? Yeah, so we call it blue white, and both very popular to popular surface treatment. And also, and this both the surface have a little blue color, right? Yeah, so we call it blue white, and both very popular to popular surface treatment. You can see this yellow color. Yeah, yellow color, and for this type, we call it for the yellow zinc plated. Okay, and have this type. You can see this yellow color. Yeah, yellow color, and for this type, we call it for the yellow zinc plated. Okay, and also we have this type. Also, it's different color. Yeah, this is the material color, like the black, not black. This is a plain surface we call it, because it didn't do any surface treatment on the surface, just oil to anti-rust. And also for this type, it's very popular surface treatment, and we call it black oxidation. Yeah, it's a black surface. It's very popular for our customer. Yeah. And for the galvanized, we have a different type, like this one. Okay, you can see here this one. This one's surface treatment is another.
Let's move to the next part, the flash sale activity.
Okay,
What's the flash sale activities in your live streaming today?
okay. Today in our live streaming for the both nuts and the washer, totally size, our customer can get 3% discount for totally size. You can see here. Yeah, 3% total discount for the both nuts and the washer. Please stay tuned. We will have this 3% discount. If you are interested, please leave your message, and our customer service will contact you soon.
Okay, 3% discount is really big support given to our customer. If you're interested in the Fastener products like the bolts, nuts, and the washer, please contact the customer service as soon as possible.
Yes. Yes, if you are interested on our fasteners, please leave your message, and our customer service will contact you soon.
Okay, then I see today, today's live streaming are finished.
Yes, thanks for watching our live streaming.
Thanks for your support. And now we can see many customers are contacting us.
Yeah, if you have any other questions, please initiate one-to-one meeting. We are waiting for you.
Welcome to join her with Fastener live streaming at China time 29 o'clock tomorrow. Tomorrow we also have money flash sale activities on both nuts and washer. You can scan or WeChat QR code. We'll answer any questions for you immediately.
Friends who not caught up with our live streaming, please reverse back and watch our reply. Okay, thanks for everyone. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.